Slow, you gon' pay the price. Best like the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost, get the ushers. No, I can't push it. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind. Scrimmage.
DeMario Davis on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Cook, the ball carrier.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there. And then they can do some work afterwards.
From the 39, Cousins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down,
this has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Cousins
touchdown, Vikings.
Adam Thielen. Touchdown,
51 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Saints 0. kickoff for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Alvin Kamara, the ball
nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Adam Troutman. That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed? Scored to go up 7-0. You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back out. Downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That'll be a gain of 16, and it'll result in a fresh set. Sports.
Vikings 7, Saints nothing.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
17-yard line.
Cousins now. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down, Cousins. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Number 85. Touchdown,
an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this 14. In. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 83 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
David Onyemata there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Cook on the carry.
Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He's taken down at
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Lutz with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to Dalvin Cook.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The ball carrier.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
At the 39-yard line.
On second down, it's Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Cousins to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
It's a gain of
as it comes with 22
yards.
seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing is Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A gain of 13 yards.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, watch that, hey, watch the ball.
Cook. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's good.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Breeze steps, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Drew Brees.
DJ Waddam. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the
from midfield. Here's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On third and long, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. Picked by Jeff Gladney. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Minnesota. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Vikings 21. Saints,
so they'll
14.
get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is,
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
A gain of
from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A 3-yard pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Cook, the
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
At the 42-yard
that's one to
line.
warm the hearts of all those old-school football players,
First
isn't it?
down, Minnesota.
Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Complete to Adam
Nice
Thielen.
3rd down conversion, and even 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's
now Cousins on 4th down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph hauling that one in from Cousins. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10
to throw
at
is
the 35-yard line.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
Breeze to throw.
down.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Kamara. A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Today's final score, Vikings 35.
Charles, we saw
Saints
a lot of
21.
points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Partner Charles Davis and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street.
No, I'm not.
Yes, we say so long from New Orleans.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how real righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was blocked, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy to doubt? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 67 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Vikings nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Taken in the end zone. And they'll get it. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside. Expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that there's...
To 6.
On 3rd down, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
I like the screen being... of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Cook, the ball
A
carrier.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Vikings! A big play there. 58 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Yard line.
What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I'm coming after you. Right there, 54, right there, right there.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Going for the deep ball. And is this intercepted? The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They go play action here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. These two teams all tied after 1. On 2nd down, Cook. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Steven Nelson on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Cousins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
His kick
and he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Steelers 14, Vikings 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Switch gears. Check 52.
They start the drive with Cook. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
51 the mic, boy, 51. 6 man. Check girls, check.
On 1st down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line.
Show me then.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up
2nd and 11 now.
At the 34-yard line.
Run you over. Check 24.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. There he goes, left side.
Woo, yeah!
Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 66 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Dan Bailey,
nothing too crazy there.
After.
A quick slant, and then he just had a...
Emoji happy tears.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes...
And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on that.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll wind up getting a For their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things...
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a... Bailey now for the extra point.
After.
You laughing? I want you to show me that emoji red heart. Emoji stuck out tongue, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
So they'll get another shot on offense. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
It's now second
line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Complete to
Deontay Johnson. 69 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Joe Hayden on the coverage.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Lets it fly. It got his man complete.
That's just the start, baby!
Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now a run with Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Mamas.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run. Cook. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. After the pickup.
It's a gain of 5.
Cousins to throw it.
5.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Well, no Texas Steelers have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Anthony McFarland, the Steeler
tackle made by Todd Davis.
He was brought down by Todd
Another
Davis.
Scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get this up past the last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
To Juju Smith-Schuster.
They get 6 on the
To who?
There's the drive will continue.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A first down for Connor and then some. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one a gain of 2.
Why want to know?
First down.
That is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Art, never mind, then you ain't gotta tell me.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking for John. 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a throw here to his running back.
9 Meta.
Not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster. Inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete.
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
That's complete, right around the 8. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Emoji happy tears.
2nd down. Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Bye, I'm talking to my bestie. It's cool in
territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Cook, the ball
have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coach...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside.
Stop saying that. You ain't gotta tell me who you talking to no mo, it's cool.
Out too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bye AI was JPU is trippin'.
Ready to get this next drive underway. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter, getting down to the good stuff. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of
It's Cook, go talk to him.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
You know a don't say.
They've got it first and goal, looking to take the lead. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown.
Bye, it's not Cook.
Likely will kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff. And then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Ema, just hang up the phone.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no
5-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I was a blessed with no one will fail. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip.
the Steeler offense here.
Now stay up with him.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back.
Anthony Harris
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
tackle.
that. I think that not only did he say
gain of
that,
11 on the
but
play.
he also told him, let's put
First
it in the
down,
end zone that it's
Steelers.
supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play.
You so she pimpin'.
I know you're right there
Intended
with me.
for James Conner.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
She called ET buying up with another Nico. Wow, you go money. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
The situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now by Boswell.
Point after. That ties the game. 35.
Yeah, I am streamin' mater.
So here this carries into the
Nah, best friends and no.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sidelines?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking?
You ever listened to 2CI?
But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 10.
Ain't doing nothing.
So I can't have a best friend.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Down. The Vikings are going to take the lead.
But we all know.
Look at the clock. You've got to think with that much real estate to cover, situation.
It's not like that. I mean, I don't care what you have money, you not my girl. Emoji happy tears.
Dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. It's a gain of 6 on the play.
Tavo, we gon' fight one day.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. What a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Emoji flushed face.
Throw again. And that one. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Roethlisberger's
I.
pass intercepted. The Vikings take over.
You don't want. Emoji dashing away.
13-yard line.
Victory.
Whatever.
What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball.
See you and about that.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
I'll beat UTF up, no cap.
You can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
USP up Tavo.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
We in the chat can't fight with words. Money. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji. Skipping the rest. Tavo, I would run the tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Okay, DT, fine with me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Art come to Maryland Tavo, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Bet, emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone, emoji perfect score, emoji zipper mouth face.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
Near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Finna smoke that DT pack.
For field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties,
Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears, Tavu.
Run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tannehill.
I heard that Tavo pack was exotic bro, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all. Tannehill to his top target Brown for a Tennessee first. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I heard that DT pack was pressure coup. Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears. Happy tears.
Closer, but still work to do. They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Y'all funny.
Gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Ryan Tannehill taking it in. And the Titans take the ball down the field.
Never mind, they said that DT pack hit.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Ravens 0. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Jackson is going to keep it himself. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
You sure, Tavo? I'd fin go smoke this pack real kick.
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
The personal foul yardage. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Emoji happy tears.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose.
At the Titans' 33-yard line.
After 7-0.
I need some gas emoji fuel pump in my life RN LOL.
Ravens, nothing.
Second and 11.
Same bro.
Jackson now. And he's going to go down. They get to him back
Lamar
at the
Jackson
40.
sacked.
Jack Crawford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down again.
Lamar Jackson.
Go get some Tavo. You Dante smoke bad voice on Nika emoji happy tears. I am money.
Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The ball comes out. John Harbaugh
Jackson
not afraid to. As a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the
Main DT on school sniper and smoke cigarettes packs emoji happy tears emoji happy tears emoji happy tears.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Tannehill's
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Smith.
First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards.
1st down, Tennessee.
A first down carry for Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The tackle.
Can listen to NBA young boy Tavo.
2nd and 6.
Derrick Henry.
At the Ravens' 38.
Good stream coup.
Really nice job staying in their proper places.
And emoji happy tears money I'd money.
Now Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry.
Hey, I am here.
Pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. Down to the 25.
Derrick Henry on the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Bye little Tavo. In no TF I am 1-8 I am not little. WSP Larisha.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time,
Tavo talk to you later bro.
We'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Nazef, emoji happy tears, I am stream later DT and got monetized yesterday night, cool you miss it. I big Tavo.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They did.
Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense.
Congrats Tavo.
A double team and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin.
Emoji happy tears.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make
WSP nap.
because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages.
Thanks natural emoji Folding hearts. Yeek I did Tavo, I was heated so I left DA stream bro. Oh damick.
Now Tannehill. And no, it falls.
After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the.
You said you wasn't little, so I said big Tavo.
It's like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid.
Whatever Tavo.
And it's still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know.
WSP.
Finally getting it done.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
WSP. I thought you was leaving.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
I was, but you keep talking to me. Emoji happy tears. I got everyone saying WSP, everyone wanna be like daddy, that's tough. Andian got none la.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I buy Tavo, emoji fire, emoji black heart. Else to do so I am stay in stream and T.
Set to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here.
What's going on? Tavu.
4 yards deep. For the touchback.
25-yard line.
LOL.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
I should kept playing as DA Vikings. Now I'm losing. Emoji crying loudly. None.
Plays to call. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there.
Losing bad.
And it's 2nd and 4.
Looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop?
Facts.
And do I have enough
Ass emoji happy tears.
Taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Finnegan smoke my stream pack. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Just got the new Xbox controller. You welcome Tavo. Sup by the way. Hey money love emoji
The keeper using his legs to hurt him. First down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns.
Damn everyone come in THRUU. WSP nap. Emoji flexed biceps with medium dark skin tone. Emoji perfect score. Who else has streams in here? Hell yeah, showing love coup. WSP Zach.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
5 straight carries to start this drive. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens.
I might finish stream 2K21.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. There is good. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now
Bye best eyes. You play 2K21 Jasm Shine, emoji flushed face. Imma 90.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, I play 2K21.
And this will not be
Is you good?
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Pretty
Imma
important
98 over.
drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that.
TF let me see what build.
They nurse this small lead. It's complete to Brown, right
pass.
side.
Complete to
Give him
A.J.
13
Brown.
yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
What as you're it?
The Titans first down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. But anyways, buy him finna stream.
The coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker with the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the third.
I need some people to run with the desk good. I do some Friday nights Tavo and I sub to you. I stream on Twitch.
Quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
This my music channel.
Where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Thanks Nap to Arlman sub to you too. What is your Twitch?
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
You welcome and okay, thank you, Tavo. Same as Myatt. You got 3K, damn.
They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They are going for it.
You welcome.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the...
Trina get to 4K.
A minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. They'll contain him to just 4.
Grind reel.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Tannehill throwing again.
I believe in ya.
Right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 37 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Thank you, likewise.
Throwing again is Tannehill, and that is caught for the 2 points. And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
How many followers you got on Twitch?
Balls put on him, 2 points for them.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Welcome, Larisha.
It's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be...
My bad, I'm not talking as much, I'm focusing RN.
Yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Dobbins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson.
It DTU good.
They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson.
It is okay.
Those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. Well, Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards the pickup there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing it
IDTIMB back later.
Here as it winds up being picked off easily.
In your face. 58, right over there, yeah. Right there.
On 1st down, Henry. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
Art.
football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he stopped immediately there.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down.
IMBI stream but not
Stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Itku emoji flexed biceps.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Complete to Cameron
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First down, Titans.
Hey, check.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Jimmy Smith.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Taken down.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hi.
Tannehill going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. It fights him off. Football. All the way up here, those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble.
WSP.
Lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the
Gab
lead.
sup.
Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just
Hey,
over 30
Tavo.
seconds to go in the game. So on fourth, in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to...
Should I stream later?
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Hey Gabby.
Barring something
Yay.
extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find two scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there.
Hey natural.
It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have
Okay.
to be incredibly quick and have
Keep the grind, we gon' be on top soon.
And this one recovered by the hands team for... Felt like they needed the football back.
I like to see people shine and ETU too. People just best not make some fake accounts sending death threats and SMFH.
Of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
They'll take over first and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
They hating that us all cause they can't do what you do.
Throwing now, Tannehill. That's caught inside the 20.
Tannehill's pass.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. 36 yards on the...
Wow, who did that?
First down.
Gabby.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their time.
I am glad I am still here though I am in the hoop and throw a lot to Gab FR.
Brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Tannehill now to throw. And he's
I feel you.
intercepted a third time. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it.
OG flexed biceps with me. It ain't easy out here UK.
offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they
But I am finna chill and stream and watch.
For the second straight play, gets him behind.
Nap.
Pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to...
Tavo, in the best at Fortnite, just Wow, that's crazy. People have no life, Gabby. Emoji happy tears. Okay, Gab. FR. They don't know you or why all situation.
So that's a wrap for Charles.
Holy lotta CAP in her rap. Emoji person. Tavo, I'm so serious. She serious coo. Ick. Tavo, she cappin' bro. Emoji person face palming. Emoji male sign. What in cappin' at? She don't aim. Emoji person face palming. Emoji male sign. Whatever you say, DT. Oh, emoji rolling on the floor laughing. P tears. Rai Tavo, no, I'm so serious. Facts. See me though, I can back it up and say and make. That's on my kids. Emoji flexed biceps.
Downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
US at Fortnite.
On this one is the fair catch a signal for and take it.
Emoji build cap. I am done texting now. That is cap. Do I gotta bring people in here and tell them about me? Do I gotta bring people in here and tell them about me?
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Damn Don, we was joking at first.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to
Yay.
So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish
Oh,
an
word.
inside run with toughness now.
TRUSS taking it to a whole other level, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Second down, it's Bell. He finds an opening past the 40. And out of bounds on the
No
other
wonder
side
you
of the
airhead.
field at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some chorizo tacos.
Because now you typically get a big
Broken none.
DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, "Boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people."
Good run there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas
Damian
City.
Williams, 46 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Vikings nothing. Harrison Butker to kick
Now
off
after the
for Kansas
touchdown,
City.
here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He takes this for 3.
Number 33, Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier. Anthony Hitchens brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the
3 yards on that
line.
last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he'll wind up
Dalvin
losing
Cook
yardage
on
here
the
back
carry.
at the 21-yard line.
Willie Gay
A
on
loss
the
of
tackle.
8 that time, and it brings
8-yard
up
loss
3rd
on the
down.
play. It's now 3rd down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Going right side. But not before he gets into enemy territory.
80 Gabriella. Mamas, emoji red hard. Yes. Where was you? I'm outside.
Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. This one started.
Hey, money.
Underway from downtown Minneapolis. Now KJ Osborne. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20.
Emoji thinking face.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
He used to always call me mama.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
12 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go one more.
A toss to Cook.
Edge my son.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
Win.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jim. Set up in the red zone, right around the 17-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Gabby, what's your it?
Snagging one. You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing, Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays
that allow them to finish drives with points.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy,
DT.
going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yee. Why you say him?
To throw is Wilson. And he will score. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock
Cuz.
in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do
Cuz what?
that.
He not yo damn son.
Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And my it is this axe.
Offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Cuz I didn't expect you to be outside.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Okay, what is it?
13. Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact.
I'm still outside and win.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball
With
away.
outside?
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And it is incomplete. There to get a
URL.
that one away. DJ.
That's it.
Their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Complete to Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen
Touchdown,
with
Seattle.
his 2nd touchdown of
Jason
this
Myers
opening
for the
quarter.
extra
And
point.
the Seahawks add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving
His
touchdowns
kick
for
is
him.
good.
How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking
the
about
score
altering their game
Seahawks
plan. Whatever they
13.
came in with,
Vikings
now maybe you
nothing.
switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more
200R2 again, emoji skull.
to at least try and discourage
I just
them
sub.
from throwing the ball to him.
Thank you, Will.
Simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Number
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary
tackled at the
football?
27-yard
Offense
line.
take care of the defense,
2
defense
yards
take care
on
of
the
the
pickup.
offense. That
It's
didn't happen on the
second
last
and 8.
possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. That second down play nets a -4.
He was taken down by KJ Wright.
13-0 is the score after
The end of
one
the first
on
quarter.
EA
With the score,
Sports.
Seahawks 13, Vikings nothing.
The Vikings on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about to is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And some room to roam now. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there out of Cook. And even 50 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I got wide.
Now Cook. And this time they're able to bottle him up as he'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down by KJ.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to
break, contain, and get outside. My first thought and my eyes.
What's up, bro? WSP.
When they do that,
I'm outside with the crew.
they don't want to throw it short.
That's something of a pick-me-up for the offense.
How you been, bro?
Shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he returns this to the 22.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chill.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken
That's what's up, bro. Emoji grin, emoji thumbs up.
Going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the option, a handoff to Carson. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 41.
From the 41.
Just annoyed RN.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Why though? Emoji person shrugging. Emoji male side.
The 25.
Complete.
25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Seahawks
from the shotgun, Wilson.
Emoji green hard.
And he'll go out of bounds. Line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
What's wrong, DT?
This is Carson. And the stop will come inside
Wilson
the 5
with the
at the
handoff
4.
to Chris Carson.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Here's Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Answer, bro.
Give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Why though sheesh, emoji person shrugging, emoji male sign, emoji exploding head, emoji pensive face. Don.
Both here together, there's no way you could convince me that they did that.
The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Win Meinica.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. To throw is Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yes, bro, and good, don't worry about it.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside...
Are you sure, bro?
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard.
Yes, bro.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive...
Okay then, emoji thumbs up, emoji person face palming, emoji male sign.
They're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Complete.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Now Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working.
Hey NLMB. Hey natural.
His second catch in a row, first down.
First down.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. And he's got it across the midfield stripe
Wilson with the
and into
handoff
Viking
to Chris
territory.
Carson.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
The ball carrier.
Carlos Hyde, 37 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good.